Micah Parsons has got traded to the Green Bay Packers. It's like a 4-year deal worth $188 million.
No, God, please, no, no.
Parsons will get $47 million a year on the deal. Wow. Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers.
That's terrible.
That's week 1, huh?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Lock him up.
Sewell season.
I was talking so much shit because I didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah, it happened. Jerry Jones.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
In the NFC, you're gonna trade him within the NFC to the last team to escort you out to play. That's crazy. I mean, what am I bitching about? It already happened. It's done.
Yeah,
Micah Parsons
over.
to the Green Bay Packers. You guys are just rolling in.
Per
I might
Tom
have to change it.
Pelissero on Twitter,
my God.
Blockbuster, the Cowboys are trading Micah Parsons to the Packers, who will sign him to a 4-year, $188 million extension with $136 million guaranteed. Sources tell me, Rap Sheet, and Slater. Parsons gets $47 million a year on the deal by David Mugoletta.
I think it's. Wait, is David Mogetta the DJ?
No, that's David.
David
Schwartz.
David Guetta. Yeah. Wow.
Fellas.
Wow.
This
wow.
make Packers
Wow.
the NFC North favorite. I'm asking, does it?
No.
No.
Do you think it'll say it on the books?
Yes, it will. No, they'll be the favorite on the books, probably.
Let me check that out for you.
A hell of a lot more annoying, I'll tell you that. That's fucking annoying. That's really annoying right before the season.
Damn.
Wow.
Remember what I was saying? Yeah, Lions by 10.
I don't really have words, son. I mean, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I want to know what they gave up.
Yeah.
They had to have given up
At least 3?
at least 2.
As big as a trade as you'll see, Ian Rappaport says.
This is the biggest trade in the NFL
Since Stafford Goff?
since Khalil Mack. Because this a guy in the prime of his career, arguably the best defensive player in the league,
Who also got traded in division.
who also got traded in division. Wow.
Jesus.
At least it didn't work out for the Bears. So maybe it's not going to work out for the Packers. Fuck, that sucks, dude.
They're in a completely better situation than the Bears were when they did that.
They have
The
a
Bears had no quarterback, nothing else going on, not a good coach. It's
Wow.
I don't have fucking words right now. I don't know if I want to say the things I want to say. I mean,
Say
it's kind of scary.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, it's definitely a different situation than the Bears. Like, they got some shit going on. They were a playoff team. The Bears kind of did it and then winged it with Mitch Trubisky. Now, I know we don't like Jordan Love around here, but he's better than Mitch Trubisky. I didn't hate Matthew Golden for them.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, I'm trying to trade for him right now in fantasy just because we did last year. I mean, they have a fighting chance to win the division.
They do, for sure.
More than they did before this conversation. Now, if all those talking heads, they're saying all that dumb shit about the Green Bay Packers.
Now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense.
Yep.
Now you got something to stand on.
Yeah.
Before you had nothing. But if they kept Edgerrin Cooper, if they kept Rashawn Gary, if they kept Kenneth Clark, and they added Micah Parsons, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I gotta admit that is a fucking problem.
No, that's absolutely a problem. Like I said, Micah Parsons is one of the best players in the league. You know, and you hate to see him go there. The Packers are now a force in the NFC, but I'm still taking the Lions over in Week 1. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Even if the Packers trade for Micah Parsons, I still think the Lions are a better team.
And I said it yesterday, the only thing that concerns me is that he can literally take over a game in the playoffs. Like, we saw what happens with Jared Goff under pressure, playoff scenario. He threw 4 interceptions. That is the only thing that concerns me. If Decker, maybe he's banged up come playoff time. You got young, 25-year-old Micah Parsons coming off the edge on that side for what, 30 snaps, 40 snaps, and just trying to get that big third down sack. Like, that's the only thing that concerns me right now. I still think the Lions win the division, but Micah Parsons, I mean, top 2 edge rushers in my eyes in the NFL now reside in the NFC North.
We talked about the arms race yesterday. We talked about how the NFC North is ganging up, and if you want to get a stranglehold on this division, you're going to have to bring it. If you want to go out there and win this NFC North, you're going to have your biggest dogs be ready to go. And the Lions got bigger dogs than anybody still, but yeah, the Packers are now solidified as the second best team in this division.
Do you now want to at least hear reports coming out of Lions that they engage in talks? Because, I mean, look, when he comes this close to home as a team in that division, you got to at least kind of tap in the water, no?
No. You're not in the same spot as the Packers. The Packers don't have Aiden Hutchinson, so that's why they went out and got Micah Parsons. We got our $50 million a year edge rusher. Can't have two of them. So they had the cap space. They've got Jordan Love on a flexible contract. They don't have that superstar on defense, and they went out and got one. So now it's going to be a dogfight again, just like it was with the Vikings last year. It's going to be a dogfight with the Packers for the NFC North, and you're going to have to bring it. And they're playing an easier schedule than you. Not by much. Not by much.
They're the sixth hardest.
But still an easier schedule. So, yeah, it's going to be just like last year when the Vikings were nipping at your heels.
Was talking all that
year.
Shit.
Yeah. Caleb Williams.
Nice, guys. Micah Parsons.
Imagine being Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy, a rookie quarterback and a second-year quarterback, knowing you have to go against Micah Parsons and Aiden Hutchinson both twice. That's tough.
Super tough. I mean, this makes your line so much better. This opens things up for Gary.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, double-digit sack loading, I could easily say for Gary. I just think this is a tough spot for the Lions specifically. What is our main concern? Why that we won't go to the Super Bowl? Offensive line. With three, question marks in the middle. You got the rookie, you got Graham moving to center, and then you got basically a rookie in Mahogany. We all think they're going to be pretty damn good, but week one, you're getting it put to the test as Micah Parsons, the newest member of the NFC North. His debut in the frozen tundra. Obviously that won't be frozen, but this is a tough spot for the Lions. I want to see this offensive line show out in Green Bay, establish the run, don't let Micah get going, and just sit back and cook.
Real quick. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you guys tapping in. Everybody in the chat saying, oh, you couldn't have done that? The Lions couldn't have done that? When I brought this up, when I said I would do it, all of you guys called me an idiot. Every single one of you called me an idiot. When I said the Lions should trade for Micah Parsons and give up 2+ firsts to do it, you all called me an idiot. So you don't get to say that. Shut up. And no, they weren't going to do it because they can't pay him. I said I'd do it without paying him just for 1 year.
Matter of fact, it was so much like out of the realm of possibilities with Aiden Hutchinson coming up on his contract too that when he was asked about it by Kay Adams today, Chris, he literally was like flabbergasted by the question. Like, what do you fucking mean?
Yeah,
what are you talking about? We got that video too.
We have our Micah Parsons. We're looking for our Rashawn Gary.
Facts.
They had to go out and get their Aiden Hutchinson. They already have their Zadarius Smith at home. So,
do you have that video, Chris?
Yes, I do.
I mean,
how would he look in a Lions uniform? What would that look like?
What'd you just say? Micah in a Lions uniform? Is that the rumors going around?
Yeah.
There's no way. I don't know, man. It'd be great to play with him. Don't get me wrong, but I think he's gonna get his deal. He'll get his deal done.
He's gonna go somewhere in the NFC North.
He's not gonna get his deal done, Hutch.
Like, you two together would be a pretty insane.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Not with the Cowboys.
Yeah. No, we don't. We don't know.
All right,
we don't know. The story is still unwritten.
This is, would it have been nice?
She obviously
for sure. It was not going to happen. Like you said, they've got a guy right there that they're going to have to pay $50 million a year to.
No, don't like that.
Sorry, I'm remaking the title and stuff right now. I'm excited.
Yeah.
In a weird way, I'm excited because the NFC North is competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Before, with all due respect, I really see it that way. Not with J.J. McCarthy being essentially a rookie in his role. Now with Caleb Williams taking on a very complicated offense and just he's kind of getting rebuilt the same way they tried doing Hendon Hooker. And by the way, obviously different calibers of talent there, but we saw how that worked out. Like Hendon Hooker, it's not that he couldn't throw a football. He threw a really well football. He just couldn't process the field. Now it's competitive. And like you said, I still got the Lions.
Still got the Lions.
I think we have a The Green Bay
still
Packers
have
right
a
now,
more
the strength of
complete
that team, without a doubt, is their defense. Now, although I've said that the strength of the Detroit Lions team is the defense, we still have a very, very, very good offense. Their offense, I feel like not as consistent as ours.
I think we have a better defense than the Packers too. They added maybe their front
I think we
seven's
have a more.
better,
I think we have a more complete defense.
but our
for sure.
secondary is miles better than theirs.
You're right, but the way they could game wreck right now with that front seven, as long as they kept Kenneth Clark and they kept Rashawn Gary in that trade and Edgerrin Cooper,
Yeah.
I think it kind of equates it right there.
Helped out for, helped
Philadelphia
the
Eagles.
Giants a lot for sure last
Yeah.
year when they had such a loaded defensive
Will
line.
help the Eagles.
Yeah.
A couple rookies back there, making them
Couple
Debut on top
first round
100.
pick rookies.
with Cooper Jean's second round pick,
Yeah.
but still.
The same way that you saw Kirby Joseph eat at the beginning of the season, I can expect that from McKinney with Parsons now on that defensive line.
And you could expect that from the Lions
For
with
sure.
Hutchinson back as
100%. But I'm just saying, expect the big plays from the Packers early. And just to give you guys an update, the books are completely locked out.
Yep.
I will give you guys an update if we get one throughout the show.
Holy shit, that happened
As
right
soon
when
as
Chris
our
pressed
show
the
was
button.
starting, yeah.
Yeah, and again, to the people that I do remember them saying that we were crazy for saying we would do it if Brad was down. I mean, you would do it.
Books officially just opened. That was wild timing.
That was crazy. Time.
Heavyweights, they're
The
giving the
Lions
heavyweights life.
are
making the heavyweights
fifth
live right now.
at plus 1,200. The Packers are sixth at plus 1,300 to
Okay.
win the Super Bowl. Let me get you guys the NFC North in a second here.
Yeah, like I said, I don't
Wow.
think this makes the Packers a better team than the Detroit Lions. It makes them,
No, we're more complete.
it makes them a lot better than what they were 20 minutes ago, for sure. But I don't think that pushes them ahead of the Lions.
And in the division, number one, Green Bay Packers at plus 175.
Wow.
And the Detroit Lions coming at number two at plus 185. Looks like big money is currently coming in, obviously, on the Packers, trying to get the best number right now. Yeah, the Packers made a game-breaking, NFL-breaking move right there. They
Yep.
have to compete with the Lions.
Yeah.
They have to.
It's an arms race.
I think the worst part about it too, not the worst part about it, there's lots of worst parts about this situation right now, but I think Jeff Hafley's a competent defensive coordinator as well. Our offense wasn't hurt when we faced them last time, and they gave us some fits. It came down to that fourth down from David. David Montgomery.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff playing out. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts. I apologize. This is knucking futz.
It's pretty ass. Jerry Jones, you're a piece of shit, dude. We got to remove this guy. Somebody's got to step in and get this guy out of here. He can't be doing shit like this. Just giving Micah Parsons to the Packers. What are we doing?
They give up 2 first-round picks and a frontline player. What does a frontline player mean?
Possibly Rashawn
Offensive
Gary.
line, defensive line.
Front line.
It might be that guy what was the
What the fuck is
tackle
a
they drafted last year?
Am I just new to football? I've never fucking what's that mean?
Front line.
He just doesn't know what it is. He just fucking wanted to get the tweet
Some
off.
good guy.
Yeah, dude. What
They
the
gave
fuck
him a
is
dude.
Wow.
Full State Farms in the Woodward Sports Chat says Tyrus Wheat. Don't worry.
Tyrus.
Hey, Packers, have fun with Micah Parsons.
Yeah, we got
Tyrus Wheat.
Tyrus Wheatus.
Lucas Van Ness. Yeah, that would make sense.
Vanessa's
right.
garbage.
That guy's
2
dick.
first.
I can't believe that motherfucker. I mean, maybe no.
It's Jerry's fault. I'm going to blame Jerry.
Are the Detroit Lions still?
The king of the north. Yeah, the reigning, defending.
2-time.
But don't get it twisted. I mean, shit's about to get. Should get shaky.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, it's going to be just like last year now. So, Lions fans, we thought it was going to be smooth sailing in the North this year. Be easy. Rookie quarterback, gay quarterback, Jordan Love. We thought we'd be fine. But
no
now,
relation to the other quarterback.
no relation. Now you have Micah Parsons in your division, and the Packers are going to be a damn good team in the NFC. So, they're going to be nipping at your heels, just like the Vikings were last year.
Look, I'm not ready to call it that
Another one?
close yet. Oh, go ahead.
It's that close.
It is Kenny Clark going over to the Cowboys officially from Rappaport.
Okay.
Chris.
Okay,
For me,
I feel a little better.
I'm not ready to say it's going to be as close as the Vikings where it comes down to last week of the season. I know it definitely can, but look, Jordan Love has shown very much inconsistency in terms of play and health. And if you take away a quarterback, we've seen what we've seen that this team is not as good. I mean, you have the Malik Willis moments, but honestly, to me, I got to see more out of Jordan Love to be really, really scared. I'm not going to sit here and say they're not a threat, but to me, I'm not ready to call it as close. I'm not ready to call it a coin flip like Vegas is until I see something out of Jordan Love consistently.
We got a bunch of super chats that we got to get to. Burn says, R.I.P. J.J. McCarthy. Enjoy Micah and Hutch in 4 games. Yeah,
Dude, Caleb's fucked.
Caleb's fucked.
Did Caleb, take 68 or 58 sacks last year?
Yeah. I think like 67.
Brother.
D-Hint 2011 says,
He was aiming for 69.
our first test is week 1. Wow. Yeah? I mean, it was going to be either way, but now it's definitely a true test.
Well, the other thing, too, is like the one question as we roll into the season about the Detroit Lions is the offensive line. Mm-hmm. That's the one question. I get the Ben Johnson stuff. I'm not as concerned about it after watching the quarterback with Jared Goff, calling these plays before Ben Johnson mic'd them in. And then the fact, too, that we just have so many weapons, you're almost too good to fail.
Yeah.
But if there's any one thing to poke some shit at, it's the offensive line. Now you got Micah Parsons coming at you.
But it's not the tackles, at least.
Luckily, no Kenny Clark.
You know what you're getting with the tackles, so them losing Kenny Clark definitely helps. Trey, 11-31-7 says, good thing the Vikings got a good O-line and a mobile quarterback. Good luck, Detroit. Y'all need it, LOL. Vikings have a...
Are Vikings fans talking about our offensive line?
Yeah. Vikings have a good O-line?
We got a solid one. Not enough to come through and talk shit to a rival.
He paid for it, though.
Twice.
Shout out to him. Thanks for your money, Vikings fan. Elijah Have Mercy says, not going to lie, Parsons still doesn't make them better than us. They need corners and faster linebackers. They're better, but still cheeks. One fucking pride.
Shout out.
I'm not going to say they're cheeks, but I agree they're not better than us.
Did you read Burns already? Am I late?
Burn in the Woodward Sports Chat.
Let that shit burn.
Packers needed to trade to compete with us and the Eagles. Now it's Brad's turn. That's how an arms race is going. Bring in Z and Clowney.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes.
That is an arms race.
We
talked about it yesterday.
What?
The Vikings edition in the arms race was 40-year-old Adam Thielen.
Yeah. And they give him like a 4th-round pick to do it?
Yeah.
Right? That's fucking insane.
The Packers knew.
The good old times.
The Packers knew that with their team currently assembled, they were not on the upper echelon of the NFC. When you look at the Lions and obviously the Eagles, I would even put the Commanders up there with the way they loaded up. The Packers knew that they needed to make a big move to get onto that level, and they absolutely did it. They went out there and they got them Micah Parsons.
Oh, fuck.
They got a whale. They landed a whale.
Shit. Damn. Second best team in the NFC North.
Hopefully he likes cheese and he just gets fat.
Yeah, hopefully he just gets fat.
Yeah.
Hopefully he catches some kind of charge.
Eats
He's a wild boy.
You
know? Hey, I didn't wish death or nothing.
No, catch a case, though.
Yeah, just catch a case. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't mind him catching a case.
You know? He did some weird shit at Penn State.
He did do some weird shit at Penn State.
You know?
I'm not gay no more.
I am delicious. Can you give him a private booth at Pickles?
It's a small town.
Oh, dude, I've already heard that he has touchdown at Brothers
already.
Per sources, trust me, bro.
Amazing, brother.
It's fair.
About only on occasion.
Kenny
brother.
Clark and 2 first-rounders for Micah Parsons. So worth it.
Oh my God, we could have done. I mean, you gotta pay him, but
you weren't gonna pay him.
Yeah, we couldn't pay him. I just gotta keep telling myself that.
Hey man, Bengals gotta fall, and we gotta go get Trey.
But it does seem like Detroit.
I mean, you could have.
It truly seems like Detroit's never the one to do this move.
No.
You know,
it'd be a different scheme too if you did it. You had to change some shit around because like who's Micah Parsons? Like
we
Derek
did it with
Barnes?
Prince Fielder.
Derek Barnes.
he was a free agent though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we're never the blockbuster trade. Ours was Blake Griffin, and we made the Eazy
Yeah, Blake Griffin
for first round. Yeah.
So I wonder what's a cap situation gonna look like. I can't wait for those books to be updated.
Well, they don't have like
about books.
I feel like isn't Jordan Love's deal over like next year?
No, he got paid a bunch, but a
he
lot of
got
it was up
paid.
front.
They re-upped
I'm
him?
pretty sure. Is he the highest paid quarterback still right now, or did someone overlap him recently?
Uncle J Biz in the Woodward Sports Chat says, at least we play them in Lambeau week 1. He won't be acclimated to the defense, and it'll be better, and as he will be later in the season. Yeah, that's a good point.
Great
and you
point,
don't have to deal with the weather as well as a factor in that game.
But, I mean, how much acclamation does a player like that
Chilling
need?
under Vecna says, y'all, who needs Parsons when you got Davenport? That's facts.
Hey.
Wow, his contracts, they did it right. Up until the final years of 4 years, $75 million.
Can we?
I'm sorry, no, oh wow.
Can we go like trial by combat for games and just select the champion to fight?
Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell versus Micah Parsons. They
We
just
would
fight.
be Super Bowl champions.
They fight to the death in the middle of the field, and then if you need subs, we could sub in Hutch or Jack Campbell.
Shout out to Uncle J Biz, by the way, too. Yeah, I'm glad that we get that game out early.
Blimpy says, arms race, arms race, arms race. Yay!
We got one open spot on the roster.
There is an NFC arms race happening, and the Detroit Lions need to be a part of it.
All right, I need to collect myself.
Tyrus Wheat and that other Tracy,
yeah.
that's not getting it done.
Hell no.
You got to go add somebody else. And we already knew that before, this happened, but this definitely, it's an arms race.
But my question is, when have
It's a goddamn arms race.
when have we seen Brad Holmes be reactionary, though, to another team? Like, we haven't seen that yet.
Well, we haven't
so-
seen this either, though.
We haven't seen, when have we seen Micah
in the
Parsons
division,
get traded
someone
in
grabbing
division?
fucking Micah. He's been
I
a
get that,
Pro
but-
Bowler every single year of his career. I'm pretty sure he's been a All-Pro every single year of his career outside of last year when he got hurt. He may have even been one last year, like a second team. I'm not sure.
I get that. It just seems like the Lions have always, for better or worse, moved on their own accord, their own timeline, their own path.
And you can play the
entire time.
accordion if you want, but when somebody drops Micah Parsons in your lap, you got to do something about it. So we already know that Brad came out and said today that extra spot, it's flexibility. You want the right guy in there. But like we said, that arms race is heating up in the NFC North.
Oh, it's interesting.
Do you think this makes Za'Darius happy?
Yeah, it does.
Has to, right?
Because it kind of rushes Brad. Maybe Brad rushes to the phone because he had some interesting stuff to say.
Now
on
there's
that.
an opening in Dallas for pass rusher.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's
Great
true, too.
point.
So what if
No
Jerry
state
comes up
income.
to him and says, "Here's $12 million for next season. Come play for the Cowboys."
I told you this, he really wanted to get traded.
Yeah.
Like he was dropping like some insider stuff. You probably should be saying about your owner.
Yeah.
If you want to stay there at least.
Yeah.
Spinny, do the Detroit Lions rebuttal? Do they have to rebuttal?
No, they don't have to rebuttal. I think they got to do what they were going to already do, which is sign Za'Darius Smith.
Interesting you say this because Brad Holmes was asked about this today.
He did.
Do the 5-second one if you got it, Chris, because this is what Brad Holmes had to say in response to has there been contact with he and Za'Darius Smith? Long answer from him.
With that said, are there active talks with Za'Darius like recently?
Not recently, no.
Wow. Yeah. Fuck! No. No. Fuck! It's just him playing the game.
It's time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. If you're just coming in, the Green Bay Packers have traded 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark to the Dallas Cowboys for superstar edge rusher Micah Parsons.
If I'm drawing anything up for it to suck for them at all, this is how I draw.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
was
draw
going
like
to say,
that?
no.
You never just...
Nope.
No, don't like that.
Kenny Clark was the most tenured Packer on that team. Team captain. He held all the people at his house on the weekends, study tape.
Yeah.
Maybe that stuff. I don't fucking know. I'm trying.
It's goddamn Jerry's world, dude, and he's just right there.
Why would he trade him within the division?
It makes no sense.
And by the way, that feels like less
Less than he could have got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he could have got more from.
I mean,
somebody
Kenny
else.
Clark's good.
I feel like if you would have,
Khalil Mack was he worse than Micah Parsons? I mean, better than Micah Parsons? Because I feel like they
pretty much the same.
The Raiders got more.
maybe worse, a little bit worse. But yeah, that sucks, man. But like we said, this I don't believe makes the Packers better than the Lions. I still think the Lions are a better team, but.
Yeah.
This is going to be much like last year, where you had the Vikings nipping at your heels the whole season.
Yeah.
And you won 15 games, and you had the best season in the history of the franchise, and you still had to wait until the last game to know if you won the North. It's going to be a lot like that. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those games gets flexed towards the end of the season because the Packers are going to be damn good.
Real quick, I got to catch up on these super chats. They're coming in like crazy. Shout out to you guys.
Hotcakes.
Shout out to Burns. Hey! We play the Cowboys in Detroit this year. We sure do.
And they're going to lose by 50.
Yeah, we're going to whoop their ass even more now. Mr. Woodward. Shout out to Jesse Woodward.
Shout out
$5
Jesse
super
Woodward.
chat. Now I'm really missing Rag now. Also, this will be a huge test for rookie Ratledge in this newish offensive line. Anson might be right. Lions could start 0-1. Anson did say that before the trade.
Yeah.
Because he weirdly has a cheesehead in his house for whatever
Anson's a
reason.
Packers
No
fan.
clue why.
Packers fan.
Zero why. That's crazy to me.
Little update on that Packers game here at home. This game will not be flexed because it is a national game on Thanksgiving. Is when the Detroit Lions host the Packers. We all remember what happened on Thanksgiving when Jordan Love came in here. It wasn't pretty. Now they have Micah Parsons on that defensive side of the... God, fellas, this is going to be a tough... This schedule, this already...
It's got a lot harder.
Tough schedule, yeah, just got a whole lot harder. This is going to be a tough division and conference to come out as a 1 seed now more than ever.
You thought, you were going to get some reprieve with your division games going, easier teams. And now one of them got a lot tougher. The Lions are going to be one of the most battle-tested teams in the history of the National Football League when they make the playoffs.
Yeah. And
all of these quarterbacks they're seeing, multiple games against Micah Parsons.
That should be the reaction. You call Frank. What does it take, baby boy? What I got to get you to get off that couch, huh?
He's not coming back.